The base 911 Carrera is far from being a cheap car. In fact, it's very expensive. Now today I'm going to be speccing one, so your car won't get too expensive from the already expensive base price. And truth be told, the 911 Carrera is one of my dream cars. It's more than what you need, honestly. Unless you're going around the Nürburgring every day, you probably do not need something like a Turbo S. For color, I'll be going with metallic color as I always do. Wheels, I'm going to go with the Carrera S wheels. They look just a bit better than the Carrera wheels for not much of the price. For some reason, it's not showing up, but again, we'll wait. Now we can also do color Porsche Quest locking wheel bolts. We're not going to do that. We can also do painted wheels. We're also not going to do that. I am, however, going to add the leather seats with the adaptive sport seats plus. Actually, I'm not. I'm just going to change it to these four-way sport seats. It's every bit as good enough for me. Sure, the dashboard is in soft molded plastic, but at least it isn't in hard plastic. For those who want more, you can of course spend more on the leather interior, but for me, this is a sports car. It's all about the driving experience. Now I also chose the sports seats plus for additional shoulder bolstering. $810, worth every single penny. I also add the premium package to give the power folding exterior mirrors and stuff like that. I also add the dynamic lighting system, plus you won't want to add the LED matrix design headlights, as those headlights aren't actually allowed in the States. I also add the Bose surround sound system as part of the premium package. Now exterior, sorry. I add the electric slide and tilt sunroof and glass. I think that's a very nice option actually. Another option that will be worth a consider if you're planning to turn your 911 into a touring car with a roof box is the Aero Kit in high gloss black. Sure, this doesn't really look all that classy, but if you put one of these on your 911s and then put a roof box on it, also in high gloss black, I think it'll look sick. But anyways, it's quite expensive at $8,710, although it does come with the sport design package as well. So it's actually not that expensive if you count the sport design as part of the price. Now skipping all of this, I'll change the rear model designation to 911. It looks cleaner like that. I also add the preparation for roof transport system. The roof transport system on Porsches are excellent. Front axle lift system is also an option I will get to avoid scraping the chin on your 911. And you really can get a Porsche, especially a sports car such as a 911, without the Sport Chrono Pack. It adds dynamic engine mounts, launch control, and a little dial on the steering wheel, and some more stuff. It also adds sport response and stuff like that. Now it's worth knowing you can't get manual on the base Carrera, so one reason you might want to consider the Carrera S is that it's available with manual. So if you really do want a manual, the Carrera S is the way to go. I also added extended range fuel tank and power steering. Plus to top this all off, rear wheel steering ain't available on the 911 Carrera. It's only available on Carrera S and above models. I also add lightweight and noise insulated glass. It's a very nice option to have, especially if you're doing long journeys and commuting. When you're sitting at stoplights, it really does make the cabin feel more insulated, as it's a dual pane glass setup, which means you have two layers of glass actually. Of course, you have to have adaptive cruise control. No, I also added an ionizer and of course a heated steering wheel. We also have the ventilated seats as part of the premium package. The interior trim and light silver is also very nice to have actually. It basically changes the chrome trim here. As you can see, I've selected the option here so it looks like a matte silver trim, if I deselect it, it doesn't look so bright. So it's an option I highly recommend if you think it's worth spending $910. But for today's build, we're going to be a bit more budget conscious. Lever, one very popular option in terms of lever is the Porsche crest on headrest front. It really does look very nice. If you do want those Porsche crests, you can put it on there. $290. You won't get a better deal out there actually, because the Porsche crest is what embossed on the headrest actually looks very nice. So even though this is a budget conscious build, I'm putting that on there. Also, very nice option to have is a 930 leather package. It's only available with a leather interior. However, it's only available with the 14 or 18 way seats, so it's quite expensive, but it gives you the quoting here and the quoting on door panels, and it does look gorgeous. Now, for race techs, it used to 911s used to come with roof lining and race techs as standard. Nowadays, it's a $1,400 option. I'm just going to stick with the standard cloth headlining. I'm not going to do the wood trim as well, so I'm also going to skip the carbon fiber trim. I'm also going to skip all of the aluminum trim actually, and a European delivery to top of my bill. Yeah, under $130,000. This may seem like a lot of money, but for this price, you really can't get a better driving car. Rivals of the 911, well, there are many, and the 911 is kind of unique due to that rear engine setup. If you really do want to look for the rivals, though, you might consider the BMW 8 Series, Mercedes SL, but those two cars are more relaxed. Lexus LC is also more relaxed, and at this price point, they really aren't sporty cars. They are, but if you want something that's more sporty, then you have to consider Huracan Evo and McLaren 570S. Then those cars are way more expensive. So that's why I think the 911 is a pretty good value. And that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching.